What's happening, everybody? I'm Devin. That's Dell. And you're listening to the Level Down Podcast. How's everything going, man?
Everything is good. Everything is good. No real complaints because nobody's gonna listen anyway. So
nobody cares.
No one gives a damn.
No.
Y'all know y'all don't. We don't give a damn.
We got too many strikes against us.
Yeah.
Being men, black.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's enough strikes. So nobody really cares.
Yeah. And then we're
just out here.
And then human. Cause
life's gonna go on with or without. So
yep. Big wheels keep on turning.
Yeah. So today was it today? Couple days. Well, what's going on right now is BlizzCon 2023.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people are in the BlizzCon.
They have they have their community. Very hardcore, hardcore Rabbit fans.
And then it's going to get bigger because who showed up at BlizzCon? Phil Spencer.
Of course. Fresh off the acquisition.
Yeah, why wouldn't he?
I mean, why not?
He's like, you know what? I own all y'all now. You're mine.
In the nicest way possible, he was like, welcome, bitches.
Yeah, yes. You are now a part of the Microsoft family.
I own you.
Yeah, he owns. Yeah, he. You know what I'm looking forward to? The apps, the game clients to merge.
Okay.
I got too many. Just bring them all to under one.
You're looking for that streamline.
Yes, just one
real
game client.
Simple dump down. I can turn on the game launcher and have everything I need.
All I need. Oh my God, I just got the worst tooth pain.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
It just hit me. I have to get the wisdom tooth up here taken out.
Oh.
A root canal in the back molar hair. And then another root canal. 1, 2, 3 molars up.
Jeez.
And we didn't even get to the fillings or nothing.
Oh, it's freaking nightmare.
So,
yeah, dentistry at our age is not fun.
It's my fault. I fucked up. I ain't take care of them.
Man, that's why I don't want to go back to the dentist right now. They're going to yell at me. They be trying to get my wisdom teeth out forever, but I don't really have problems back there. So I'm like, I don't want to have to go through getting these out.
Let me tell you something. I never had problems with my wisdom teeth. I had all 4. No problems. No pain, no discomfort, nothing. Went to the dentist. She was like, these things have to come out. All right, they're wisdom teeth. Why not? This side here came out. No problem. No issues on this side of the mouth. None.
Okay.
The wisdom teeth looked disgusting, though. Like they were deformed. Cool. When they moved to this side of the mouth, she pulled this wisdom tooth out. Here's the molar. Here's the wisdom tooth. It was pushed up against it.
Oh, okay.
So they had to drill out the tooth.
Oh, no.
So I got all types of heat and cold sensitivity on the right side.
Oh, no.
The wisdom tooth up here on the top right, I'm just not man enough to get it done yet.
No.
Because every dentist I talked to said, every person I've spoke to, and I told them I have my wisdom teeth, they're like, you didn't get put to sleep? You didn't get put to sleep? No, I'm a champion. I was wide awake for 3 of them.
Oh, my goodness.
Wide awake. I've saw and smelled every pull and twist like a man.
That blood, that burn, when the tooth gets heated up and shaved,
Heard
and
all
types of craziness.
All of it. Bone, 2 fragments hit me in the face. I was awake for every bit of it.
Ooh.
Shout out to my dentist, love her to death. She did great work.
Okay, all right.
Like,
shout out.
It wasn't bad, as worse as I thought it could be. You know, the Novocaine shots hurt the worst.
Oh yeah.
The
Did they do like
needles?
the thing where they do like like inside the lip, but like under the gum thing? And
There's a nerve in the back of your cheeks. They gotta go in, pinch it, and move,
and then
hit you with the needle in the nerve. And I'm like, your butthole clench up so tight.
Yeah, and then, like you could feel the needle pierce through and go back in. It's the worst.
That burn feel
fucking sucks.
And then you're doing great. You're doing great. I'm gonna punch you. That's the only reason why I haven't got this stuff done yet. It's the needle.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, that feeling sucks so much. Like, if there was a way to get them out without having a needle, I don't have no problem with dental work.
Yeah.
And she puts it right in front of me.
What, the tooth?
The needles, the equipment.
Oh, everything. Like this everything. Is what I'm about to do to you.
Yes. Yeah. And then she pull out the teeth pliers.
Oh,
one thing she does that messes me up, she calls me a chipmunk because I got fat cheeks.
Okay.
And then she'll laugh and she'll squeeze the cheek. Man, I'm 40 years old.
Don't sun me like this.
Yes, treat me like I'm some tiny little baby. Oh, man. So through BlizzCon, we got completely off track.
Yeah. We said all that to say at BlizzCon 2023,
Diablo 4 got their first expansion.
Yeah, Vessel of Hatred.
Not interested.
Yeah, well, and it's always late next year, right? Like towards the end.
All these are coming out.
Yeah, towards the end of 2024. Yeah, I think a lot of this stuff with Diablo now is too little, too late.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody, of course, they got their hardcore fan base. They're gonna have their diehard Diablos, but for the majority, people, after that first update, for that first big update that they had, and they start nerfing classes and, doing all that before, I think, getting ready for the first season, a lot of people jumped out. A lot of people haven't been back, myself included. And I haven't tried any of the first season, and then we're in the new season, and they had their presentation, and they're saying what all the quality of life stuff that stuff sounds good, stuff that I've actually was like, oh, you're actually doing that now, but I don't think that's enough to get me to go back right now.
The only way I'm playing it if you add WASD functions. I'm not sullying myself and picking up a controller.
Yeah.
Fix it.
Yeah. And game's been out for quite a while right now, so.
Yeah. I would love to play it, but I need my WASD. I don't want that point and click adventure.
Right.
I don't want a controller. Fix it. Then I'll play it. Because I enjoy the storyline.
Yeah.
But
yeah, playing through was fine, and then I'm just trying to jump up tiers, and then the season thing came out, and I was like, I wasn't sold on the seasons, because you gotta build a new character for each season, and then after the season's over, they become a main character, like one of your main characters, they roll over in that, and there was a whole stuff about item retention during the seasons. And I think they did announce that some of that stuff rolls over now from season to season, which I guess people are excited about, but whatever.
They messing up.
Yeah.
But one game that has got legs and seemed to never going to die, World of Warcraft.
They announced a lot of Warcraft, like multiple things happening
Yeah.
here in the world of Warcraft.
What is it called? The World Soul Saga.
Yes.
3 expansions.
Yeah.
The first one is called War Within.
Yeah, they had a cinematic trailer for that. Like, if I played Warcraft, which I haven't, but I would be down. Like, it looks like some shit's happening.
Now, let me tell you something. I started playing World of Warcraft Burning Crusades. Excuse me. Burning Crusades. It is very addictive.
Okay.
You are not, once you dive in, you're not going to be able to be like, you know what, I'm going to play other games.
That's it.
You're not. It's going to be your life. You have to learn to not, like, if you want to be done with World of Warcraft, you have to uninstall it.
Oh, you just got to rip it out of your soul.
You got to,
kinda.
like a Band-Aid, pull it off quick. They're great games. Except for when they introduced I can't remember, Pandora, the bears.
Okay.
A whole race of pandas. That was kind of dumb.
Okay. All right.
That was kind of dumb. But I'm interested in the new World Soul Saga.
Yeah.
I might have to brush off one of my old... I got 2 mains. I have a arcane mage blood elf called Void Lance. That's my very first character I've ever created.
Oh, wow.
And then
still going strong.
Still going strong. And then I have Undead Fury Warrior. He dual wields 2 two-handed axes. All he does is damage.
Okay.
That's it. He's just designed to inflict the most possible damage out there. That's what he was created for.
Okay.
Then I got other BS characters, but those are my 2 mains. My mage, I don't even do nothing with him. All about making money. I go around, I harvest a bunch of materials, I take it to the auction house, I undercut people so that more money comes to me. Oh, you low level? You need me to run you a dungeon? Of course I'll run this dungeon for you. You low level? Give me 5 gold. That's it. Give me 5 gold. I'll run your party. Just stay behind me while my main destroys everything in this dungeon for you. Go ahead, get your loot. That's it. That's all I would do.
You had
Make money.
You had a nice little business going on.
Oh, I was a broker. You need a loan? Come to me. Come talk to me. I got you. Got you. I would sit in major cities just chilling. You need to go somewhere? Oh, since I'm a mage, I can open portals to all of the cities.
Oh, okay, okay.
Why you don't fly? Come talk to me. What you got? Fair trade? Join my party. I'll open this portal. Send your whole crew through. That's it. Come talk to me next time we need to travel. I was making bags. These things called like nether weave bags. Selling them. Just making them.
You put items in them, or
yeah, you do bags. You put items in.
Okay.
So I would make bag. I was maxed out tailor, maxed out fisherman, cooking. I maxed out all the BS skills nobody wanted to do.
So if somebody needed to do something for a quest or a quest line, you
come look for me.
You were the guy. Makes sense.
Throw my name up in the chat. I'll see it. I was wow. I made so much coin.
It's a nice little racket you had there.
Oh, I loved it. Loved it. Never didn't run main dungeons, nothing. Voidlands was about getting that bag. And I would kill it. Set up guilds and guild banks. Hook you up. You need a charter sign? Come holler at me. I sign your charter. I get you established. I was wild. Then I had to back off. Had to bow out. First off, it's like $15 a month to play it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you paying. Then they came out with World of Warcraft Classic.
Oh yeah, was it a Cataclysm Classic?
Now here's the thing. The World of Warcraft that people play now has changed so much since Classic.
Okay.
So they brought Classic back so you can get that old school feel.
Okay.
Great. Going through the OG towns and just starting from the basic. None of that new flair. It was nostalgic.
All right.
It was fun. You know? It took you back to what made World of Warcraft World of Warcraft. Because I even tried Classic for a little bit. Grinding. Having a good time. But Cataclysm, all that shit's just a money grab now.
Let's just throw some retro stuff. People, they're gonna jump on board because they wanna experience the old stuff.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Jump in, get some money, jump out.
Because people gonna get it. If I was playing WoW Classic, yeah, I'm gonna play Cataclysm. It was a great expansion.
Okay.
Great expansion. Try it out. I'm telling you. Now, since Microsoft owns that Blizzard, I guarantee it's gonna come to console.
Yeah.
I guarantee World of Warcraft was gonna come to console.
Okay. Yeah. I when that day comes, I'll take the jump. I'll take a taste.
It's got the amount of people who
they're going to
can't afford or don't have the PC.
Mm-hmm.
To bring it to console, you just open up a world unimaginable for World of Warcraft.
Okay.
It's gonna get wild.
Yeah, that resurgence will be crazy.
There's a lot of people who want to jump on it, but you gotta make that. Some people gotta make that decision. Xbox, which is like $500.
Yeah.
Or $1,000 for a decent gaming laptop. They can go for that console.
Yeah.
You know?
Especially if you have some you have some Game Pass offerings.
Yeah.
All the better.
You know? And trust me, I don't think console players are gonna pay $14 a month for World of Warcraft. So there has to be some price fluctuations going on there. You're going to have to get console players a nice little, discount.
Yeah. Or if they put it in through Game Pass, you're paying a month for the subscription, depending on what the game is. Like if it's not a new title, like if they're playing, if they give you the Cataclysm Classic or something like that, and they make it through Game Pass.
That would be cool. Have WoW Classic part of Game Pass. That means you're gonna hook them in,
and then
they're gonna want to know what the other World of Warcraft is. That's a good strategy.
Yeah.
Damn, don't do that. I'll never. Shit. There's not enough time in the day.
Man, look, man, it's been widely reported and talked about, and with people losing their jobs over the World of Warcraft, the new releases for Warcraft. People were not going to work, not calling in, nothing. They were just.
I would go out midnight releases at a GameStop. I'd be in line.
Oof.
I used to stand in line for them. Get the GameStop. 10:30. They open
You
their
ain't
doors
lying.
at midnight. Yeah, I needed that, and yeah, it's cool. But what's not cool? World of Warcraft
Rum-
Rumble.
Yeah.
No,
Mobile announcement? It's like some type of.
I played it. It's out.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay.
It's
So
out.
it's a. No?
No, no. It's you. How it works is there's a gold meter at the bottom. So once it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 golds build up, every character has a number associated. So if you throw out a 3 character, you lose 3 gold. And then you see how to send out these trolls to go dig for more gold, but to help build it up faster. You're attacking 2 points, and then the main guy. It was boring. I 1, 2, 3, 4. I made it to a character called Hogger, and after I beat him, like I remember Hogger from the actual World of Warcraft game. It's one of like the first low level bosses.
Okay.
It was a pain in the ass to beat in Westworld. I think that's what it was called, or just before you get to Westworld. It was just no, it's not for me.
Okay.
It might be for other mobile people.
People who like may just need to kill some time. That was like, is it like match based or is it?
No, I don't. I didn't get to the PvP or none of the other stuff. Ain't none of that. I played it. I was like, I'm done. It was.
No.
It didn't feel right for me. I don't know how else to explain it. It just.
All right, that's fair.
It sucked. And then you got Hearthstone.
Oh yeah. People
enjoy
love
Hearthstone.
people. Yeah, I was gonna say people really love their Hearthstone. So
Yeah, I enjoy it. I don't know nothing about these card decks or anything.
yeah, I don't know anything about it. Really, like I haven't really jumped into Hearthstone at all.
So you like Marvel Snap?
Yes.
You would like Hearthstone.
Okay.
It's a lot harder than Marvel Snap.
All right.
Hell of a lot harder.
Okay.
Like it's gonna. You don't need to know nothing about World of Warcraft or anything. But it's a strategy-based, turn-based card game. And it requires some thinking.
Okay.
Well, I would give it a shot. Especially if you like Marvel Snap.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm a big Snap dude.
Oh. Diablo tabletop?
No. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Nah.
No.
I'll pass.
I'm hard
Yeah.
pass.
I'll pass. I'm good. I'm good on that.
Who's getting together to play a tabletop game?
This day and age, no one.
Have we forgot the pandemic? I don't want you breathing and sneezing on me. No.
Right.
No.
Yeah. And they're like, they went out their way to assume that people still actually have friends to do this with. When did that happen?
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Who still has actual people that they?
We live 30 miles away from each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
30.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've known you since 97.
Yeah. Yeah.
30 miles.
Yeah.
It's a long ride.
That's for Diablo tabletop.
No.
Yeah. Not for Diablo tabletop.
No. The last big announcement from BlizzCon 2023 was the new character for Overwatch 2.
How do you feel about this?
I don't mind Maui with the big guns.
Yeah, like chain guns. And, yeah.
You want a Moana character. I get it.
Definitely hardcore.
Look
hardcore
just like
Moana vibe.
Maui.
Yeah.
And what is his name? Moa?
Moa? Something like that?
I don't know. excuse me, anybody who is Polynesian. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that.
Yeah, we apologize, but
but
hardcore, like just
first
straight
Samoan hero. I might try it. I might download it if I gotta buy, if I can get him for free or something like that, sure.
Yeah.
Or reach out just to try him out.
Yeah.
But they've been dropping the ball with the new characters,
like
changing them up.
They seemed like they were selling this one a lot, like, with the different chain guns, and then he's got like that momentum rush, almost like some Juggernaut type shit, like where he's like running and he's like unstoppable, and then
the change on,
like put you in like a bubble and then like change you,
That's gonna make a lot of cats angry.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
I'm hoping that in that bubble, his health isn't like crazy or something like that.
Right, like it's not ridiculously overpowered.
Yeah, there's a character called a Bastion. You get a Bastion in front of him. Fuck what chain you got. He should be able to eat through it.
Okay.
Because I play with a Reinhardt, and he's got this big shield.
Right.
And back in the day, if you got that big shield and it's a Bastion, would eat that shield away like it's nothing. He would just sit there going turret form and just chew any shield in front of it down.
Dang.
So I'll check it out. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, we know the long history of you and Overwatch, and then you and Overwatch 2 ultimately when
they tried.
Yeah.
Can I get an Overwatch Classic?
Like Warcraft did it.
Yeah. Give me something. Like they're trying, but not trying hard enough for me. Yeah. That's cool though. But what is trying really hard to become a real game? The Day Before.
Yeah, so
this shit don't exist.
Exactly. I was like, yeah, there never. It seems like right now that they're like, oh shit, they really expected us to actually put a game out. Because for a while we're like, this isn't a game.
No,
none of this is real. This is all BS. Like all of it.
And it still think it's bullshit.
It's not coming out on, what did they say, December 7th?
December 7th.
Oh wait,
PC
I'm sorry. Yeah, PC only, December 7th for early access. We still doing early access?
Yeah.
After all this time? After all these like delays?
This shit is an alpha. Like this shit is an alpha. This is
Come on, y'all.
But see, there's games out there like this. You got your Days Gone, your Left 4 Dead, your more indie titles like 7 Days to Die. What is that another one? H1Z1.
Okay.
These games, like they're ambitious and what they're trying to do. I give them that. You're trying to make this huge MMO zombie.
They sold a bill of goods. Like they was like, oh, you're gonna be able to do this. You gonna be able to do that. And then the latest thing that they put out ain't none of that shit in.
No.
None of that. There's none of.
But they're taking they're taking shit from other games.
Yes.
And mashing it into this.
Yeah.
And try to make a one big MMO.
Yeah. Like I've seen a lot of the Division stuff and pieces and stuff. Like I play hundreds and hundreds of hours of the Division. I know what every background scene, corridor, I know what any piece of that game looks like, and I'll immediately see if something reminds me of that. And there's a lot of that in this. Yeah. Like,
see, my thing is this: you're not gonna be able to promise us what you're saying. You're not. No. But you're not being real.
Just tell us what it is.
Like, let me know.
Y'all lied and said y'all was coming out with a game.
Yes.
And then it got too big, and he's like, oh, well, maybe we might need to put a game out.
And I will respect that. I'm like, yo, okay. They tried to troll us.
Yeah, it just went too far.
It went too far, and now there's a game coming out that feels...
we gonna give you what we got, which ain't
and that's
much.
cool.
Yeah.
Because when I like H1Z1, that shit was trash. Man, it was a pretty decent game. 7 Days to Die looked horrible. Horrible. Now, I still keep that on my system.
Okay.
That'll never get deleted. Because it's just a fun game to jump in, do some crazy crafting, building some shit, fight some zombies, and turn it off.
Right.
This shit gonna be like a PlayStation 1 game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Old PlayStation 1.
Yeah,
Pixelated.
a bad PlayStation 1 game. Like,
I'm hoping they do something, but I'm not optimistic. I still don't believe it's a real game.
Yeah, no, we're like slightly over, just a tad over a month away from early access release.
And it went $30.
You said PC only.
PC only.
And I was looking at the article, like, because they just put some stuff out recently, you know, promoting it and saying and giving us the release date and with this trailer and all that. And then I'm not a huge I don't have huge knowledge over PC specs, but it don't look like it requires a lot.
I didn't even see.
Which is a little concerning too.
Now, hold on. I didn't see anything about PC specs.
I figure I'd ask you, what does this mean? What does the PC spec numbers for this game mean to you?
They'll say the day before PC requirements.
I figure I'd ask the PC expert here what this means.
Okay, here we go.
Being they're doing early access for
that. They want an minimum. They want an i5. They want 16 gigs of RAM, GTX 1060 or an AMD equivalent. Recommended. They want an i7 or an AMD equivalent, 16 gigs of RAM. They want a 1080 Ti or AMD equivalent. These specs are decent.
Okay.
They're low enough for people who should not have to upgrade anything.
Okay. So like if you have something or a laptop, or you should be able to play it.
You should be running this. Because if you got anything under a 1080 Ti, you might as well just
throw it in the trash.
They're not. That's the basic standard right now.
Okay.
Now everybody else got the RTX 30 and 40 series. We not there. You know what I mean? Those are serious graphic cards. Not everybody got that coin to pull those.
Right.
So, you know, these are decent.
Okay.
You know, you're not going to get no high quality. You're not getting no ray tracing. You're not getting... I doubt you get 60 frames on that. 60 frames a second.
Okay.
But you're going to be able to play it. Like, you're going to enjoy yourself.
Well.
Yeah. I'm not mad at that.
Okay. All right.
You know, I'm not mad at that.
All right.
That's for me, that's the recommended is the bare bones requirements that I would pay. Okay. I wouldn't go under
whatever that is.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, because I'm like there's no talk of console or anything like that. So it's like only thing we got to go on if it's the information for PC. And you said $40.
Yeah. What's the console before the Series X Xbox?
That was the X and S are current, so that would be Xbox One.
Okay. It's running on Xbox One specs.
Okay.
Pretty much.
All right. So,
you know, they're a generation behind.
For a game for a game that, you know,
isn't coming out.
Yeah. For a game that's, you know, not on the radar anyway.
It's PS4.
Okay.
That's what you getting.
Yeah, I'll believe this game when I see it.
I'm not. It's not coming. And I'm gonna look for it. Steam. Did Steam put it back up?
Yeah, because they took it off for a while.
Yeah.
Because it was on there and it was hot when they first announced this thing. Everybody was like, it was mad requested. It was on everybody's wish list.
It's on Steam?
Yeah. Oh, it's back.
It's on Steam. Planned release date December 7th. Not release date.
Planned. It ain't coming out.
It ain't coming out.
It's not coming out. They're going to take that joint back off of Steam in like a week.
They said the game is in early access because this is our first huge game at Fantastic. And there may be unforeseen circumstances.
Like,
early access allows us to refine and improve the game in collaboration with the community. Y'all sound like y'all trying to let everybody know this shit gonna look garbage.
Yes, that's pretty much what this is.
But it's alright though.
We weren't expecting to put out an actual game. You got us.
But like when you're on Steam and you're like, you look at the pictures, like there's one scene where there's this building. It looked like from The Division.
You're right. Yeah. Yeah.
The city looks like not Days Gone. What is that, John? Where the zombies get you at night.
Oh,
I love this. I can't believe I'm drawing.
Don't get me the
I'm drawing a
blank.
blank.
I forget. Yeah.
Then they got some Call of Duty guns.
Real pedestrian user interface.
Some Fallout people.
Yeah.
Like, first you're in a zombie apocalypse. Why you got sports cars?
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Sports cars.
Why?
Like that aggravated the hell out of me. Like
that has nothing. Like, there's so much of a disconnect between whatever game you're trying to build and whatever world and, you know, experience and atmosphere you're trying to put forth when we're just driving around in sports cars.
Because of that Will Smith movie, I Am Legend. He drove around in that red car, wasn't it? Even though that's not practical.
Yeah, you can live out your I Am Legend fantasies in the day before.
Where's your all-wheel drive vehicles?
That's not coming out.
It's more realistic for me if you drive in a town and country.
Yes. Yeah.
Than a Charger or a Hellcat in Apocalypse.
Front end damage.
Space. Yeah. Look at storage space.
You want me to craft all this stuff. Now, it's not what they were originally trying to say with the game. Oh, it's, this crazy open world. Yeah. Now you're trying to like build up communities and give them supplies.
Why am I helping people?
Wouldn't I need a van for that?
A van, cargo van, something. Pickup truck.
I'm driving around in a Maserati.
What game was it that required you 7 days, not 7 days to die? Oh, the other zombie game. Not Last of Us. World War Z, not World War Z. Now I gotta think of it. Cause there's a zombie game. That the storage of your car determine what car you got.
Oh, really?
Like if you got a small car, you couldn't store nothing in it. It's not DayZ. It's on Game Pass.
It's currently on Game Pass?
Yeah. Oh, State of Decay.
Oh. Why did I forget about that?
I cannot remember the goddamn name.
I forgot about
State of Decay, State of Decay 2, State of Decay Judgment. Like, if you got a tiny car, can't put nothing in it.
Yeah.
You couldn't even have friends. They can jump in. But I'm going to drive this sports car.
Yup.
Disappointing. So,
It's just a bunch of people's ideas. They just like, oh, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this.
You might as well put jets and helicopters in it. Make it Battlefront with zombies.
Why not? At this point, why not? Game's not coming out anyway. Tell us it's anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give us the greatest story of a game that could come out, but that's never coming out of all time.
Cyber modifications.
Just start ripping off every major title.
Yeah,
something from every major title is in there.
Every game. You want a chocobo? We got chocoboos.
We got chocobos. We have them.
Oh, then all of a sudden magic is going to come into play with some fireballs now?
Yeah.
Street fights with Hadoukens and...
Run around with giant Final Fantasy swords.
Yeah. What is it, Cloud Buster?
Yeah.
Wow.
Everything.
Just throw all of it. And, I wouldn't be mad about a game where they just stole... stole is a bad word, but copied other people's content and put it in there. Yeah. You wouldn't know what you're getting.
We were inspired by a lot of titles.
You got people who play the game like Need for Speed.
Yeah.
You got your Division type players. Your scavengers.
Yep. GTA Online.
Yeah, just everything.
Everything.
Just call it all game.
For no reason.
No game. Pokemon running around, you catching monsters and shit. You see people flying on brooms. Like, how'd you get a broom?
For nothing.
For nothing.
Summoning axes like Kratos.
Yeah. Giant monster just come out of the ground for nothing.
But
why is Cthulhu in this game?
We don't know.
And I would play it.
Yep. The storyline is like
whatever you want it to be.
Whatever you want it to be. Why are we doing this? We don't know. Clue. You tell us.
And we'll
you tell us how you want the story to go.
Random boss fights in the middle of everywhere.
Yeah, just a random, right in the middle of like text dialogue, but there's a mixture of text dialogue and like regular choice-based dialogue, like with voices.
Crazy.
And then a boss fight happens for nothing.
Like a global event boss fight where you need like a couple hundred people, but it's just you and somebody else. Like no random warning. That'd be awesome. They get sued so much. They almost got sued over the name, didn't they?
Because they did. They said they were fighting for the name in one of the press releases that they had. Mm-hmm. They said something, we got our name, or we got the name, or got the name back, or something to that effect.
Y'all didn't have the name because y'all ain't had no game.
Exactly. There was nothing to attach it to.
Wow. So the final big news, Marvel.
Oh yeah, Marvel and MCU.
That shit show.
What the fuck is happening?
They're falling apart.
It's
first off, we're oversaturated with Marvel shit.
Yes, I agree, and that's the problem. That's part of the problem here.
And not even good Marvel stuff.
And you know,
it's not even
funny?
good.
And the things they're putting out could be good, but the oversaturation, and I think of maybe they're just trying to put stuff out a little like too much and too fast, and like coherency is suffering from that. Like, you gotta let stuff breathe, build some things up, like give it some space in between, because like you got characters that because the whole thing was coming out that we're teasing or toying with the idea of trying to throw a whole bunch of money at their original cast of the Avengers to try to come back and, I guess, save the sinking ship. You're sinking your own ship here. Like, just do coherent shit with the things you have. Don't just start throwing a bunch of stuff. Like, there's a lot of stuff we don't need. But you have characters right now that could potentially be major players if you just give us a chance to do something with them. So, you got characters right now that if they would do this, and who's to say, what the hell is going to happen, but like you're going to sacrifice characters like Moon Knight and Shang-Chi and, feel however you will about Brie Larson, but like the character of Captain Marvel, like these are major things and characters that you can do a lot of stuff with, but it's just suffering from, everything's got to be tied in and twisted and turned into things, and you're just throwing stuff out. So you're trying to connect all of that with a bunch of other stuff, and it's getting so convoluted and stupid.
That's true.
And then, you're putting stuff out that could seem maybe, I'm not going to say lazy, but, you're throwing like Secret Invasion.
Garbage.
What was that? That had nothing to do with anything. Secret Invasion got everybody excited when they announced it. And then once we got it, it was like, well, this was actually pretty pointless.
Mm-hmm.
There was no need for it. So we just wasted Secret Invasion on nothing. We got nothing.
It's becoming to, Marvel's getting to the point right now where I'm tired of it. Like I'm not excited about anything coming out.
Yeah, it's too much stuff.
Like even Deadpool 3, I know it's going to be great. Deadpool. I enjoyed every Deadpool movie.
Right.
But I'm not excited to see Deadpool. Because there's so much dumb stuff. People are like, oh, Loki was good. Loki was okay.
Yeah, I'm currently watching the second season. It's whatever, but
they're talking about scrapping Kang for Doctor Doom.
Wrong choice. Absolutely the wrong choice.
That doesn't make sense to me. You've already established this.
Right, exactly.
And you're gonna first you gotta have a Fantastic Four movie.
Right. And then second off, like don't throw Kang away. Like if we're gonna, first of all, it's Kang. Kang the Conqueror is can still be like an Avengers, whatever Avengers we get, but it could be that type of threat, that type of character. Like he's multiple, they're doing this whole multiverse thing, and there's multiple Kangs and, Council Kang thing. Like, don't throw Kang away. Like, if we still having this ongoing issue with Jonathan Majors, we're still doing that. Like,
it's simple. You fire Jonathan Majors.
Just get another Kang.
John Boyega.
Just get another Kang. What we don't do and what you shouldn't do is don't give us Doctor Doom as like a backup plan. Doctor Doom is not a backup plan. Doctor Doom is not something you just throw in because some shit that you're doing right now isn't working. Don't do that. That's the biggest way to like completely ruin like a character that could quite possibly be the best villain and, resurgence to bringing people who want to see MCU stuff back. People will flock for Doom.
Yeah.
But you gotta make sure it's done correctly. Like, you can't just throw him in, oh, we're just gonna erase Kang and, hey, Dr. Doom was behind it all along. Why? For what reason? What was his motivation? Doom is a very calculated individual and character. Doom just ain't gonna pop up and do some shit. Like, you gotta let him build and simmer, and you gotta be able to see the wheels turning and the plan in motion for somebody like that. You can't just swap villains like that. Not with those two.
No, it's not gonna work. Just scrap everything, start over. You have the money. Yeah. You fucked up with the internals. You fucked up with the what's the Muslim young lady?
Oh, Kamala Khan with Miss Marvel.
Yeah, garbage. Great for little kids.
Like and
Kids loved it.
You could save it, but like you're doing
Why was
too
she a
much right
kid?
now. Like you're doing way too much right now, and then you can't really like with MCU Kamala. It's like you established she was a mutant,
And then she died?
so nah, she's around.
Oh, okay.
But you established her as a mutant,
comic.
so it's like
Mutant.
now
Yeah,
you got
magical
to
powers.
keep her around because we still haven't gotten the X-Men yet. So
Which they're trying to work in.
Which they're still trying to work in. So you got stuff, but you need to let that stuff breathe. Like you just throwing a bunch of shit at the wall right now.
What
like we don't
boy,
need
Ali?
a bunch of. We don't need like some of these like shows. We don't need that stuff.
No. I didn't like Moon Knight.
No, I actually really liked Moon Knight.
And the werewolf one, no.
Yeah,
too many.
Moon Knight was good.
I prefer Daredevil.
Daredevil was good.
Daredevil was by far the best out of all of them.
Okay. See, I like the Punisher, but we got the Punisher from Daredevil.
Yeah.
So
They're not, I don't understand. How is the CW making better shows than Marvel?
it's just the
what is going
CW.
on? Smallville, The Flash. They so much better than some of the shit that Marvel's putting out. And I hate Superman. But I will watch Smallville
I know you will.
before I watch a lot of these Marvel shows. I can't get behind it. I just don't understand it. Like, what are they doing? You got the boy Ali talking about he about to walk away.
Yeah, with this whole Blade thing.
Yeah, he's like, I'm about to be done.
That thing's been in a mess with production and directors and whatever direction this movie is going to be, whatever it's going to turn into, if it turns into anything.
Well, the boy Green, he's writing a new script.
Bad news, bad signs. And it's like
Ain't gonna
you could usher in like different people. Like we still got, and you like again, you got characters like what the fuck are we gonna do with Sam Wilson? Like you got Kate Bishop, you got Yelena. Again, like Shang-Chi that you making a lot of this Kang stuff. I'm guessing with Shang-Chi and Miss Marvel, Kamala, like the bangles and the rings and all that stuff, like that stuff tied to Kang. I'm pretty sure you got a lot of things going on with that stuff, but
I actually enjoyed Shang-Chi.
can we? Yes, I actually I really really like that movie. So it's like we can establish that stuff. Like let's put our focus on a lot of that stuff. Loki, okay, Loki's very essential to it because Kang is very much a part of what this is. So we're still doing the Kang stuff. Like let's just focus on that. Like right now we don't need an Echo show, we don't need different stuff. Like let's just focus on what's going on right here. You're throwing too much stuff at us right now. Who the hell knows what the Marvel's movie, like what major tie-in thing's gonna happen with the Marvel's movie that apparently nobody wants to see. But
Test screening got shit reviews. Like the test screening, they're like, nah.
like I'm gonna see it,
I
but
don't have a problem with Brie Larson. But no.
yeah, it's just a mess. Like they need to just don't take the easy way out. Don't try to go for let's just try to get the original Avengers back. Cause then what? You do that and then what? What are you gonna do with them? You're not gonna tell a long 10-year story with them. You're just gonna do a quick cash grab, bring people back into MCU, and then what? Because you still got all these other characters that are out there. What are they doing? What are you gonna do with them?
Even the Black Panther, that doesn't even feel finished.
Yeah, no, right.
Like I understand the tragedy that happened,
Yeah.
but like the story, like you got a whole new crew.
bring us Shuri. Like, we got stuff.
We got, you got Ironheart, which I enjoyed that character.
Yeah, like I would like this. Like right now, if that doesn't have anything to do with Kang right now, we don't need it.
True.
Like I want to see I want to see what's going to happen, but if if she's not going to be like a part of that, or maybe she is, but maybe the show doesn't lead to that. Like, they'll put these shows out and some of these shows don't get to nothing. Like we had, WandaVision got to, obviously went into Doctor Strange. But like, where the hell's Vision? What?
He gone.
Like,
they forgot about him.
Like
forgot about what
you're throwing a bunch of other stuff at us again. Like, I'm not keep picking on the Echo show, but that's the first thing that's popping in my mind right now. I don't need that right now.
Yo,
I don't care.
I'll be honest with you. I didn't know who Echo was.
I don't need this.
I didn't know that was her name.
Like, if you're gonna give me like if you're gonna give me Kingpin, which Vincent D'Onofrio is amazing as Kingpin.
Yes.
Like, hands down, like, amazing as Kingpin. But, I mean, we're going to get the Daredevil show. We can do that. Like, but we don't need, you're just adding extra stuff here. And then people are not going to, people don't care. People are, they do want to see Kingpin, but they're like, all right, well, I need to see him with my favorite characters, which would be a Daredevil, which would be, a Punisher or something like that. Like, we don't need to, you have too many characters and you're introducing too many other characters that they're not going to be featured in anything.
They're not going to do anything.
So it's like, what's the point? What's the purpose of this?
They're bringing out these characters because they have a whole lot of them and they're trying to see which one's going to stick.
And in turn, all we need to do is have coherent storylines for the main characters that you're introducing. Like, let's get around to the freaking Avengers. Like, these other characters aren't going to be on the new Avengers team.
No.
Like, we know it's going to be Captain America. It's going to be Sam Wilson. We know that. Like, Shang-Chi. I'm assuming if we ever get around back to that. Like, like those characters. Let's establish them in a better way and stop watering down that stuff by adding a bunch of other shit that we don't need.
Get your heavy hitters on board, and these other people, because they're fodder.
Yeah, yep, 100%. Because you gotta figure the way they did it with the original MCU, they was just a bunch of individual movies, and then they made the Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't convolute a bunch of shit. Like, if this was a Thor story, you got Thor. We're gonna put Thor in the Avengers. Captain America story. Captain America and Avengers. Like, do that.
It'll never happen.
We're putting shows out, but we're not getting back to establishing movies that are gonna establish a team. It's just a bunch of stuff coming out right now.
Because they don't even have a team together. Because who's the team going to be? You're going to give a bunch of money, get the old Avengers together. You're going to try to build a Fantastic Four. You're going to have an X-Men. Well, what X-Men are you having? What X-Men are you bringing? Which ones?
Yeah.
You're gonna have Iceman when he's covered in snow. Angel when he had regular wings, so you're gonna pull Angel after the apocalypse, after he got metal wings.
Which ones are you gonna get? And if you're if time is of the essence and you're trying to do fan service, like, do you just throw in a team that includes Gambit? Like,
yeah,
like, just
because the last time y'all did Gambit, they fucked that up.
Looking at you, Fox.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Oof.
I don't
know, man.
Who's your big threat?
Right.
We're gonna have if you're gonna have Kang, like, if Kang's gonna be the big bad, I don't know.
Yeah.
Forget it.
They got too many pots with boiling water on the stove right now.
It ain't nothing in them.
Nope.
Just burning.
You're burning water, Marvel.
Oh well. Well, we're going to call that a quits for today. I want to thank everybody for coming out, listening to the Level Down podcast. Please follow us on all social media. You can also check us out on YouTube. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. We'll see y'all next week. Later.